Now, I would do more studies of waves and more drawings of waves. So I'm going to work on my second drawing of my wave. I'm going to start out with kind of a circle because it does kind of roll. And I can always erase that pencil. And it's water that kind of comes in on itself, goes over itself, and then comes to a crest or peak. Okay? So this is just kind of sketching out what I think how I think a wave reacts. Okay, just kind of, something that starts from a flat ocean and then it encircles itself and then it picks up some stuff, some water, also behind it. Okay, so this is a fairly simple or simplified symbol. Now, just like I did my previous symbol, I'm going to use a thinner Sharpie this time just to see the difference. I will go over it carefully. I'm thinking I'll leave that. I'll go over it carefully in the Sharpie. Now I can let the Sharpie dry and then go back later and erase the pencil. The pencil is kind of getting in the way of what I want to have happen here. Visually, it's kind of hard to see the difference between the pencil and the Sharpie. And these, you want your sketches to be fairly clean, but, we also understand they are sketches, so if there are some rough edges, that's understandable. So here's my second pictographic representation of a wave. Now again, I might let that dry a little bit. If I don't, it's probably going to smear. And I'm going to erase the pencil. That way when I'm communicating with folks online, it's not real cloudy and it's easier to tell what it is. Okay? Now we continue this process of drawing waves, several different ways, 5 different times, and they all should not look the same. The idea is to explore variation, not explore sameness. I'm actually going online right now and I'm going to look for pictures of waves because I need to do something other than this curl over. So I want to look at waves, images, preferably photographs, preferably, and I'm going to get some more visuals on what, it is a wave. There's only so many ways you can draw it, but I want to get a visual on maybe some other pictures. Now this is interesting. Sometimes waves are not real big. So I might consider just doing something along the lines of this and then coming in with maybe another one. Maybe pull them together here and then come back with even a third. Now usually odd numbers are better than evens in regards to visual asymmetry. So here's 1, 2, 3 lines. I'm not sure I like how that's tapering, so I'm going to pull that out. And there we go. Now this is a really I don't know about the format. It's, the format being square. This is a rather elongated graphic symbol, and so here we have to be really careful about how this fits within the space that I have here within the square. I'm going to go ahead and erase. This is where that white eraser is so nice. I'm going to erase the lines because I can't see what's going on. The pencil's too dark. And I am going to play that trick again where I go from thick to thin and then back again. So I'll give this a little bit of variation in its line weight. And I think I'll start out kind of thick here, and then immediately go thin, and then as it comes up here I'll give it a little bit more weight. Not a lot, because it's the top of the wave. And so here's a third sketch of a wave. Okay, so here again is my sheet. I still have at least 2 more sketches to go. I typically will do a lot more than 5 sketches per symbol, just because the way I've been trained. You know, your obvious solutions to the problem usually aren't going, you know, they happen early on and they happen often, but if you keep sketching, you'll find the less obvious solutions to the problem, something maybe more creative. But I'm going to stop right here because I think hopefully you got the gist of it. And this is sketching pictographs. Now I'll do another video on how to manage maybe ideographs, but this covers pictographs and just for sketching. And I sure hope you enjoyed it. And I will have another recording on how to manage your ideographs. Thanks.